Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Sagevivor, Season 5, Golden Age. In this episode we spun the wheel again and had yet another Season 3. So we're splitting it up into 2 tribes of 4 here at the final 8. This one was a pretty quiet and a pretty straightforward episode, surprisingly, with how everything has been going. So we're just going to jump straight into it. But yeah, nothing too crazy in this episode. Other than the blind side that goes down, but it wasn't even really a blind side. I think they knew it was coming. Anyways, let's get into it.
I forgot to make a comment. Okay, I think I'm going home. Like I said that before we ever went, lost community. I was like, I'm fucked on this tribe. But, I mean, Gumby, kind of immediately said he wanted to go for Johnny, and Danny agreed, apparently. The thing is that, and I went to Johnny immediately, and I told him, okay, so the other two are never voting for each other. And they are going to tell the both of us that the vote is the other person to try to make it 3-1. And I was like, they're going to tell me to vote for you, and they're going to tell you to vote for me. And they're going to say whatever they can to get us to vote each other. And I was like, I want us to vote together and just force fire. And I told him about Danny's extra vote. So I told him, we have to make them believe that we're voting each other. Otherwise, Danny is going to play the extra vote. And I was like, this is what sucks, is because it, will seem like their move, I was trying to appeal to both Gumby and Johnny's, feeling that, no one is respecting them, and that, they haven't made any moves. So, I was trying to appeal that. I was like, this is Danny's move if he gets me out. I was like, Danny's gonna come for me, Danny's gonna come for me, Danny's gonna come for me. And so, I was trying, to Johnny, and so I was and also kind of to Gumby, a little bit, but less so. Just to kind of hammer in the idea that they need, if I go home, it's not their move, it's Danny's move. That's what I was trying to make them think. So I don't know. Maybe I survive, maybe I don't, but I personally don't believe I personally think I'm going home 3-1, but we'll have to see.
Yo, what's up, confessional people? We're on episode 9 or 10 or something like that. Final 8, which is where I got eliminated last season, if you guys remember, or if you guys holy fuck, my phone's being problematic today, because someone had my charger all fucking adjusted, whatever. Anyways, sorry, I have to do that, make sure everything's all set up. Not much has happened since we last spoke. We had a challenge. It was the scavenger hunt. We had to do chain making stuff, and me, Rocky, and James decided to crank shit out while Vintage said he was basically willing to throw for Jordy. I'm not willing to throw for Jordy because I was worried going into this that I might be sent to a duel or something like that, because 4 people on Chinese, I think it's fire making or something like that, that's what I've been told. So I didn't want to go to fire making, so I was like, I'm going to try this challenge, and we won. So I'm officially beating my old placement. At least I'm getting final 7, even though we were robbed on the challenge a little. I don't want to get too much into that. I'm trying to be nice and not mean about that, but okay. But yeah, other than that, nothing much has happened this cycle. We had a break day yesterday, basically, because no results were released, or what I assume wasn't done yet. So I don't know who got voted out yet. Don't know what any plans are, because I'm not involved in this vote for once. And basically, we're just gonna chill, We're gonna be waiting to see what happens.
Shit.
Yeah, nothing much has happened, actually. I'm not sure what's going to happen going into Final 7. I'm going to try to win the mini challenge. I'm about to be on vacation as well, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to see if I can work things out with Rocky James where I don't go home, and I'll be at the mercy of other people for a while, but hey, it's cool. We are heading into the late merge. I do want to try to at least make 5th place, if not get 1st. A lot of people think, or a lot of people have been villainizing me because I'm assuming I have really high win equity. So let's try to make it to the end, is what I'm going to say about it. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I gotta get stuff set up for work because I'm getting things up. But anyways, it's nice seeing you guys. I will hang out with you guys tomorrow or the day after that when we do confessionals. But I will be on a road trip because I will be driving on Wednesday. So we'll see how that turns out. For me, it's gonna be a 10-hour drive to Virginia. So that is. Peace out, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I don't know how to say this because it's like y'all know I was vocalizing it pretty clear that I did not want, stay in the game. However, I'm starting to think there's a chance I could get further in the game. Like, there's some sort of rivalry going on with Wrath, Vintage, Jordy, and Wrath was just kind of saying that he wants my help to get him out, which I'm all for it. Even if if he ends up like making a move against me after that happens, or if anything happens before he's voted out, I'm not really gonna be mad at that. However, I will be at first, but regardless, I'm gonna maybe try to get as close as I can to the finale. As crazy as this sounds, I was just literally having like some kind of like awakening moment where it's like, damn, like, because James was like, oh, congrats, we made it to like final 7, like we made it really fucking far, like last season and now this season, like we're doing pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right. What the fuck? And like, just to think I was trying to keep up with like all these fucking DMs and bullshit like that. I still kind of am. Not gonna lie, DMing people's kind of hard. But it's like, I felt like we just had merge the other day. Like we just hit merge. And I think I have a new personal goal now. Or I should at least make it to final 5. And I say final 5 because I want to have the season 5 5th. It just looks better, because that's how I wanted it in Aurora Orgs. Because I played in their 7th season and I ended up in 7th, and it's just really pleasing to look at. It's a weird goal, but like if I don't make it to the finale, then like let me just like have that released. Anyways, I'm so done for that. Right now, all I worry about is what's going on with the other tribe. Once again, I am worried for Gumby because this is the second small tribal that he's going to be going to. And based on how it went like the first time around, it was pretty chaotic, and he's going to be fighting for his life again. Like, honestly, this whole further placement shit, like, it won't really matter too much to me if, he's not around, because if anything, I feel like I owe a lot of why I'm still here to Gumby, because he's the one who's told me to, like, yeah, they're voting for you, bestie, and yeah, we're gonna go this way, and yeah, I understand how you feel, because this tribe is fucking ass sometimes. And he really motivated me to keep going, so I really owe him that, and I just hope he makes it.
Part of my live decision right now, because I still don't know what I'm doing this tribal. I know how I'm voting, but I don't know if I'm playing the advantages. So I'm doing my video confessional, and while it happens, I'll talk out my opinions and what my gut says to do, because I don't know yet, so I need to weigh my options still. We're at tribal. There's 4 of us, because there was another demerge. It's me, Gumby, Johnny, Jordy. Me and Gumby immediately were like, we gotta stick together. And I told him about my extra vote. So like, yeah, you and me control this, depending upon what advantages the other two have. So we expected them to be together. Then Jordy says he's down for Johnny. And Johnny says he wants to vote Jordy because he thinks it's going to be 3-1 if he votes Gumby. I mean, no. 3-1 if he votes Jordy, 2-2 if he votes Gumby. So apparently they're against each other, and I mean, that's great. But I don't know if I believe it, because that's kind of easy. I didn't expect it to be so easy to get those two against each other. Seems like they already were planning on it, and I don't really understand that. So I acted at odds with Gumby. I confirmed doing this with Gumby first, but I acted at odds with Gumby with Jordy to see. And he showed interest in voting Gumby instead of Johnny. But at the end of the day, when Johnny threw Jordy's name, I told Jordy this, and that seemed to be the nail in the coffin. I don't fucking know. I don't know whether I'm playing advantages or not. Because extra vote expires final 6. Idle nullifier expires final 5. Everyone knows about my nullifier. Not very many people know about my extra vote. We're at the final 8. We're about to be the final 7. I could really use that extra vote next round. But I could also, use it here to ensure things go right, just in case I'm being played. But the thing is, if I am being played, it's a 2-2 tie. And if I'm being played and Gumby is part of the one playing me as well, I go home whether I use the extra vote or not. So playing the extra vote doesn't make sense, because if I am getting played by Jordy and Johnny, it goes to Rocks, or like a revote, and I don't think Jordy would be willing to go to Rocks for Johnny. And if everyone's playing me, the extra vote doesn't matter, and I go home 3-2. So I definitely think I'm gonna keep the extra vote. I don't know if I, though, might be worth it, because there's not much to lose, since everyone knows I have it. And there's legit only 2 people that could be if Johnny had an idol, or if Jordy had an idol that he played on Johnny. And I'm one of those 2 targets, potential targets. So I think there's merit to using it here. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. This is tough, y'all. I am not built for the org streets anymore. I have 4 opportunities left to play the Idle Nullifier. Legit, every single person in the game knows about it. People might not be telling me they have idols because of it. So it makes sense to just get rid of it. I gotta listen to my gut here. And I get like 30 minutes to find out what my gut's telling me before votes are due. I don't know. Fuck me. I'm gonna talk to Gumby about it. Yeah.
So yeah, not a lot of confessionals on this one. A pretty quick episode, but they did take out Johnny. Johnny did kind of know it was coming with how the tribes were separated. So shout out to Johnny. Johnny's always super fun. We love having you on Sagevivor. Always super chill. Just a great person to host, so thank you for being here. Anyways, in the next episode, we're going to be jumping into the final 7. We are so close to the end of this game, guys, and anybody could win it from this point. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.